Good morning. I'm Kristen, and this is Compass Yoga. And today's flow is grounding and energizing to prime us for a wonderful day ahead. So go ahead and get started in a comfortable seated position, grounding through both sitting bones, lengthening up through your spine. Take a nice deep breath with an audible exhale. And with your eyes open or closed, go ahead and bring your hands to your heart center and set a personal intention for your practice or for the whole day ahead. And releasing your hands, opening your eyes if you had them closed. We're going to go ahead and get started in child's pose. So roll over onto your hands and your knees. And take your knees a little bit wider than hips width distance, taking your big toes together, and then just sink your hips back towards your heels and leaning forward any amount. If your forehead doesn't quite make it onto the mat, you can use a block or a towel, or perhaps stack your fists. Whatever you can do to kind of bring the floor up to meet your forehead, make that adjustment, and then settle in here to your child's pose. Taking nice, long, deep breaths. And just melt into the mat. Your arms can be relaxed. They don't have to be active. And just kind of scan your body to see where you might be holding tension. And then as you exhale, release that tension. Ungrip, let go. Breathing here. We'll do a little bit to stretch the back and the neck and the shoulders while we're here this morning. So on your next inhale, plant your elbows on the mat and bring your palms together. And then draw your palms towards the back of your head, back of your neck. And this might begin to invite a stretch along your triceps, your biceps, all over those upper arms. Relax your shoulders. If you'd like to take the stretch a little bit deeper, you can kind of begin to walk your elbows away from your torso. And this might deepen the stretch into your shoulder blades. Relax your jaw. Your hands are kind of in a shark fin. Only going in as deep as it feels okay in your body. And remembering that your body is different every day. What felt great yesterday might feel a little bit out of reach today, and vice versa. Releasing your hands. On your next inhale, begin to press into the base of your fingers, lifting your elbows up away from the mat, engaging your arms, and pushing into your fingers a little bit to lengthen through your spine even more. So as you push into your hands, you might be able to sink your hips a little bit deeper towards your heels, or not, just playing around, seeing if the engagement of the arms adds anything here for you. On your next exhale, begin to shift your hips gently towards the right as you walk your hands towards the left side of your mat. Breathing now into the right side body. Inhaling to expand, exhaling to release any tension. Inhale the hands through center. Exhale, shift the hips gently towards the left as you walk your hands towards the right side of your mat. Maybe stacking the palms if that feels okay. And breathing here into the left side body. Inhaling to expand. Exhale, release. Inhale, walking both hands through center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. On your next inhale, rise onto your hands and your knees. Walk your knees hips width if they were a little bit wider. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, spread through your fingers. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the tailbone. Inhaling, lift the chin. Exhale, push away from the mat, round the upper back, tuck the tailbone and the chin. Inhaling forward, chest through the gates of the arms. Looking up if that feels okay on your neck. Exhale, rounding back. Inhaling forward. Exhale, round. And just do a few more rounds in rhythm with your own breath. Exhaling to round. Inhale to a neutral spine with a flat back. Go ahead and tuck your toes under and then sit your hips back over your heels, lengthening up through your spine. Inhale the arms out, around and up. Exhale, hands behind you, clasp the hands or hook the fingers, roll the shoulders back, chest up. Might feel a little bit intense in your feet. You can go ahead and move off of them if that's the case. And release the clasp, inhaling to reach the arms up, rise up off of the feet. And exhale, release the arms back down by your side, untuck the toes, come back onto your hands and knees in tabletop. Walk the hands about a handprint forward, spin your inner elbow forward, pushing through the base of all your fingers, pushing especially into the forefinger and thumb side of your hand. Tuck your toes and then lift your hips back, keeping your knees bent, coming into Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. And go ahead and bicycle the legs here. So bending one knee as you straighten the other and switch. Maybe linking this movement with your breath. And make sure not all the weight is in your hands. You're pushing the weight up through your forearms and towards your hips and then down through your heels. Go ahead and bend both knees, stretching back. Exhale, reach through the heels. They never have to touch. Just breathing here in your down dog. And go ahead and look up past your hands and walk your feet towards the front of your mat. Inhaling your hands to your shins, lengthen through the spine halfway up. Exhale and fold in, bending at the knees as much as needed. Inhale to root down through the feet, swing the arms out, around and up, looking up. Exhale, hands through your heart center and release them by your sides. Tadasana, mountain pose. So standing at the top edge of your mat with your feet about hips width distance apart, grounding through all four corners of your feet, your tailbones reaching towards your heels, lengthening up through all four corners of your waist. Go ahead and inhale the arms out, around and up. Exhale, hinging forward from the hips, bending the knees as much as you need to. And then go ahead and clasp opposite elbows here and just hang. Releasing your lower back, stretching your hamstrings. You can sway here, side to side, gently rocking. Nod your head yes, shake your head no, release the neck. Just whatever movement here feels really relaxing and easeful. Inhale halfway up, hands to shins. Exhale, folding in again. This time, clasp your fingers and take them to the base of your neck. And don't pull, just gently let the weight of your arms kind of extend your neck. Releasing that. And go ahead and inhale as you walk your hands up your legs and return to standing. Still in your Tadasana pose, go ahead and inhale your arms out, around and up. Exhale, release your right hand along your right leg and inhale your left arm in line with your left ear. Breathing here into your left side body, still firmly rooting through that left foot. Your hips are square to the front. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, looking down. Inhale, reach both arms up through center. Exhale, releasing the left arm down along the left leg. Inhale, right arm in line with your right ear. Breathing into that whole line of energy from your right foot into your right fingertips. And inhaling to look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, both arms up through center, reaching up here. Exhale, releasing that. We'll stretch the shoulders again a little bit. So go ahead and take your hands behind your back, hooking the thumbs or clasping the fingers. Roll your shoulders back. Don't hyperextend your elbows. Keep them slightly bent. Chest up, looking up, reaching up. And then exhale, folding forward any amount, knuckles towards the ceiling. Again, don't hyperextend your elbows. Just breathe here. Rolling your shoulders away from your ears. And release the clasp. Let your hands fall to the mat. Inhaling halfway up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant the palms, step back onto your hands and your knees, and then shift your hips off to one side, coming to a seated position. Extending your legs out in front of you, grounding through the heels. Legs are active. You're engaging your outer hips, spiraling your inner thighs. Feet are flexed up towards the ceiling. Inhale the arms out, around and up. Reach up. Exhale, folding forward, hinging from the hips, leading with the chest. Hands can be anywhere along the leg, or you can use a strap. I'm going to go for a strap today. Inhaling to lengthen and exhaling to fold forward any amount. Relax your jaw, relax your shoulders. Legs are still engaged. And inhaling to release that. Bending your knees and gently rolling yourself onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Gently rock here side to side. Bringing your awareness to your breath. Taking your nice long inhales and exhales. Release your feet to the mat, lining up your heels under your knees. Your outer edges of your feet are parallel. And go ahead with your arms down by your side. Lift your pelvis towards your face. So you're like tilting your hips up, scooping, and then press through your heels. Inhale, lift up into a gentle bridge. Exhale, slowly lower back down. Inhaling again, gentle bridge. Exhale, slowly lower back down. Inhaling, coming up again. This time, hold it, breathing here. And gently, slowly release your hips back to the mat. Hugging your knees into your chest, rocking a little bit side to side. Let your feet fall to the mat again. Take your arms out to a T. Shift your hips a little bit towards the right as you let your knees fall to the left. And look out over your right shoulder if that feels okay on your neck. Breathing here in our supine twist. Deep, long breaths. Tracing the path of the breath with your awareness. Inhaling both knees through center, hips to center, and then hips a little bit to the left as you gently drop your knees to the right and look out over your left shoulder if that feels okay on your neck. Breathing here. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. Inhale through center, hips to center, arms by your side, legs extending out along the mat, your hips, your tailbones lengthening towards your heels, your shoulder blades are releasing towards your waist. And go ahead and just feel immensely heavy here. Relaxing every muscle in your body, sinking into the mat. Relax your brow. Relax the corners of your eyes. Release the tongue away from the roof of your mouth. Enjoy your Shavasana. As you are laying here, relaxing in your Shavasana, I will offer you your quote from the poet Mary Oliver. The sea can do craziness. It can do smooth. It can lie down like silk breathing or toss havoc shoreward. It can give gifts or withhold it all. It can rise, ebb, froth like an incoming frenzy of fountains, or it can sweet talk entirely, as I can too, and so, no doubt, can you and you. Beginning to bring movement into your fingers and your toes, reaching your arms out above your head, stretching, full body stretch. Bend your knees, roll off onto your right side, and take a moment to thank yourself for showing up and spending this quality time with your breath and your body. Gently push yourself up to seated, letting your head come up last, finding your comfortable seat. Hands to our heart centers, hands to our forehead, reminding us to have clear and loving thoughts. Hands to our hearts, reminding us to have clear and loving intentions. And our hands to our mouths, reminding us to have clear and loving communication, sending out this positive energy to all beings everywhere. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Go ahead and give a like or a comment. Let me know how this went for you. And I hope that you have a wonderful day. Thank you.